I kind of need one. What button do I press?
What button do I press? I don't know. Go find the journal in Foundry. If you can find it, you can do it. I'm sure.
Oh, that's the session recaps.
Ah, you found it.
Okay. The battle began, but it did not start as you would expect. Vesper and G took the initiative and went all out versus the Munagola, quickly sending it to the ground, with Vesper quickly immobilizing them. In response, the devil tried teleporting, which Vesper counterspelled. Seeing this happen and setting up G for success, he teleported 80 feet above the devil and successfully brought the devil to the ground. The devils were able to quickly counter the attack, although the Aranus and Evadine took their battle to a higher ground, while the rest of the party took this opportunity to gang up on the other one. The battle continued on, and many things happened, such as Vesper foiling. There's a lot of Vesper glazing here.
She did a lot of work, unfortunately, for you
to
all.
close the gap via counterspells, witnessing the devil's combat prowess, seeing the demon Vrox gather slowly in number, watching and waiting to see the other victory of the fight, finding out the effects of violating the Aranus contract, but most importantly was the death of Reynold. At the climax of the fight, doing it the old-fashioned way, I cannot say this fast. Munagola was finally able to eventually close the gap with Vesper. Though she had a trick up her sleeve using her own teleportation, this left the Munagola more furious than before and unleashed 2 heavy strikes against the closest thing, which was the honorable Reynold Silverveins. The first was a critically heavy hit. When the flaming great axe hit the ancestral shield, the impact and the weight of the swing made the shield ring out like a hammer strike from a blacksmith, leaving it glowing as if it was lit by the fires of a furnace, but left its mark, damaging it. The devil followed up by using the momentum of its previous strike, and Reynold was prepared, yet the weight of this strike was more than his shield could bear. Reynold was sturdy. He had a low center of gravity, and he knew it, but there was no feedback from the shield, no ringing, and the shield was destroyed, and the devil's strike pierced through as he took the full blow and was knocked unconscious and set ablaze. Ren made haste to save his longtime friend, but his line of sight was obscured, and the Monogola set their gaze upon Ren, but the party rallied and they took them out, but it wasn't easy taking a few hard hits. At this point, it was just a one-on-one between Evadine and Aranus, but when she saw her brother slain and sent back to their realm, she knew it was lost. Evadine made a display of the Aranus, with the most notably cutting off their wings, amongst other things, and it was over. The demons took notice and approached slowly, and the ley line behind them was unstable, and Vesper tampered with it earlier. She heard a voice, offering a promise of what they needed to open a portal. Nothing but darkness that was not even light could pierce, yet a humanoid hand extended from it. Vesper made the call for everyone to follow her inside, as they knew there was nowhere else they could go. And they did it with G being the last one to come in. And then we end on that. There you go.
Boom.
1 hero point, sire.
That was like TikTok recap, 1 minute. Gotta get it done. Yeah, you gotta keep the attention span of the viewers.
Yeah.
There was no mention of the Aspergillium in the recap.
Oh my god.
I could have gone faster, but I would have needed to proofread it once or twice.
I bet.
If I wanted to go any faster than that.
Yeah. Alright. Well, last we left off, there was darkness when you entered the portal. And this time, as you awaken in a foreign place, you find yourselves in this ruined area.
I'm carrying Reynold, right?
I will get into that in a moment. As you look around... If you left him behind, that would be mad fucked up. As you look around, you're only going to see the 4 of you present here. The one thing that stands out is this almost like cord attached from your body, extending out from the back, but leading to nowhere.
I'm gonna try to yank on.
You can't seem to grasp onto it or even get any hold of it at all.
Does Reynold have a cord?
Jesus. You are... Like I said, you only see the 4 of you here. You don't see Reynold, you don't see Beck, you don't see Carl. But the only thing that really stands out, aside from the cord extending from the back, is your semi-translucent bodies. You can see the stars above you. You're not exactly underground anymore.
Did we die?
Do I feel threatened in this place, or
No, but you can make an Arcana check or a Perception check.
no sense of dread?
I'm
Arcana,
gonna
you
make
said?
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Roll, roll. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know which was my dice. Was
You're
I
good.
the 13?
No, you were a 5.
I was the 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
womp womp.
Those that rolled Perception, you all succeed. You would know that this landscape that you find yourselves in is akin to the astral plane. It probably is the astral plane, is what you think. It's the only real place that would really make sense with stars. Those that with Arcana, Aberdeen, you fail. But Vesper, you can kind of correlate the cord extending from the back of your body to be some sort of spell, if anything. You just know, or you've read of a ritual, a very high-ranking spell known as astral projection, and it seems to line up with what you see.
Well, we didn't die.
We're translucent though.
Wait.
I'm gonna try to pray to Iomide and see if I can reach her in this plane of existence.
I'm gonna kind of stumble around while he does that.
Do I still have a connection, or?
I mean, your prayer does seem to go through, yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm going to ask Iomide, in this plane, are you known as Iomide or the other name?
You realize that you send prayers, not all prayers will be answered.
I'm gonna shout while I'm kind of looking around. Hello? Is there anyone here? Where are we? Why did you take us here? Why did you save us?
As you call out, you're going to hear a voice. As your senses are almost like it's attacked. When this voice reaches your ears, you hear who calls the spiral to scream.
Ren High Spire. Excuse me.
As you give your response, the voice comes at you in every direction. And we're going to see clear threads of magic become visible to you in this place.
Like, what are they doing?
Just lingering.
Like, I guess I'll like reach out and try to poke one.
grasping onto one, or at least attempting to, you feel an intense heat as you grab it. Normally, in this form, you wouldn't feel that type of thing, but this magic, it's almost hostile but dormant.
If it gets too hot, I'll like push or pull my hand back, I guess.
From
I'll shout
there,
again when everyone. Go ahead.
you're going to see as you look around, really get a grasp of what else, or try to figure out what else to do here. You're going to see in the distance, far off, a spiral staircase. It's, like amongst other things here, is floating, but it's the only thing that seems to give you any direction as to where to go. You can see other floating platforms and other ruined buildings, but
If I turn around, do I like see the entrance that we might have come in from?
yeah, you're going to see quite literally what you see on screen here.
That's where we came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fly up and see further.
I'll
I'll-
follow, but I'll walk up the
Yeah.
stairs.
I'll say
Yeah,
at this
lay of
point,
the land.
you don't have your wings anymore.
Oh,
But when you attempt to move, your gravity, or the gravity here, is a lot different from where you were in the mortal plane. And as you jump...
Oh, you mean like Baldur's Gate?
Sure. Yeah, I guess that's a good...
Type of, okay.
You kind of jump up thinking you have your wings, but you're just lifted up off your feet with ease.
Hmm.
What are you looking for?
I just wanted to get the lay of the land by being higher up. Like on those, you said floating platforms. Anything of interest?
The floating platforms around this area, there's nothing of interest, but as you kind of get a higher elevation, you're going to see more and more versions of the staircase that you saw initially, lingering but a little ways away, almost these versions of the staircase are fractured in some way. And you can see them
Okay.
begin to visibly crack more and more.
Is the writing on this readable for me?
No, there's nothing there that is coherent to you.
I'm gonna gesture for everyone to just go up the stairs with me.
Okay. There's only one place to go, it looked like.
Right.
Vesper is up front, right? He took the hand
I guess so.
and went in. Okay. Okay, with Reynold not here, I'll go up front, raise my shield, and be on guard.
Right. As you move forward towards the staircase, for a moment, all of you lose sight of each other, just for a moment. And within that moment, your vision is taken from you, and you can see nothing but a flame flicker. This flame that flickers originates from behind you, and your attention immediately has you turn around. What you see is all going to be different. In the case of Ren, when you look around to that flame, you're going to see a door at the top of a staircase. It opens and closes, almost as if something was alive, breathing, inhaling, exhaling like a lung.
Ooh.
It's a mimic. A mimic door. Oh, I don't see it, right?
No. Evadine,
Okay.
what you see is this black staircase, and it rises up and up and up. But as you look inside, or look at it, you get a wider field of view. This staircase is inside your chest, and it's rising more and more.
The staircase is inside my chest.
G, as you look at the flame, you're given a dream, a vision, a sight. A tower in the distance. A tower lit in flame, but filled with bones, and the sound of screaming with that intense heat. Vesper, you find yourself amongst a ruin that has seen better days. But in the distance, you see a campfire with a corpse just adjacent to it. It's you, burning, but not moving. Then in a snap, you all return. Back
Okay,
and walking.
I described to the party what I saw. And asked if they saw the same.
No, but I saw something not unlike that. I saw a door that was opening and closing as if it was taking a breath.
Vesper? G?
It's about the same. I saw something different, but also hard to explain.
Maybe it's related to our own psychology, but well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna start praying for answers.
You can roll a religion check for me.
Yay! Character sheet does not want to come up.
Just press C.
No, that's what I was doing. It was just lagging.
Let's see.
Wow, that orange die is really rolling high.
It's just
Unlike that green die.
that's true. I should switch the color.
Your prayer, while left unanswered, does seem to have an effect within this place. And you can see, after you finish your prayer, those threads of magic around you begin to form into a single thread. As it takes form, it begins to slither like a snake. And it moves at an intense speed. As it...
I'm gonna chase after it.
You find yourself almost... You begin to chase after it, but then takes a U-turn, and it goes straight towards you. And it transforms itself into at least the head of an arrow, and it pierces through you and the rest of you, in fact.
I have my shield up.
It pierces through your shield.
Oh.
Do I feel any pain?
And as it pierces through you, you're going to see your field of view, point of view, increase. From there, as your mind quite literally expands to what you see as a result of this ley line, it awakens something. And you are going to see a path emerge, one that was not visible to you before. This path begins to build itself. But eventually, just left with a bridge that just traverses into what almost seems to be the void.
Bridge. Well, do I see like a pebble of any kind or anything like that? Any loose debris?
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss it onto the bridge.
You hear the feedback of that rock pebble hit it.
It lands on the bridge.
It does.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk on the bridge and I'll gesture for them to come with me, I suppose.
Okay, I'll come with.
Yeah.
This wasn't in anyone's dream, right? The bridge? We had a door, stairs, and I forget the other two.
I had a tower.
Tower, okay.
As you walk through and onto this bridge, the threads of magic here almost coil for a moment, and they begin to try to latch onto the bridge, slowly moving its way and inching its way, almost like a parasitic symbiote. These
Yeah,
single strands look at you, almost as if they had eyes, and creep towards you.
Parasitic doesn't sound good. I'm gonna use my speculum, that long distance seeing thing. Where
Okay.
was it? What was the name of it? I forget. Could be color coded. It's magical, but I don't see it. Do I still have it? Did I lose it?
You do have it still, yes.
Bring Me Near is the name. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna use it to pierce further out to where the bridge is leading us.
Okay. Can you roll me a d12, please?
A D12. Okay. There we go. That green die is really bad at rolling.
You should get a different color. Orange is, I heard, pretty good.
Okay.
Go. I heard whatever color that is horrible.
Are you trying to diss my color? Okay.
No, I'm dissing my color, dude. It
Right.
sucks.
Right.
On average, 1 natural 1 every session. Maybe 5. The coin flip.
Oh, I should probably enable the rolls tracker and actually find out if that's true. I'm gonna start
Yeah,
right
it
now.
would be true if it was on.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now then. That was like your third dice you rolled? Alright. And that's not even a real one. Alright. Cool. As you attempt to use your magical item, it does work, bringing you and the rest of the party across the bridge. You can teleport within 5 miles of it, but you just try to go as far as you can see. And as you escape these weird strings of magic, and you appear in your new location, you're going to see the threads of magic here begin to react violently against you, and they almost unleash upon you all as if they were chains being flung at you. You all can make me a reflex saving throw for me.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Not like this.
Green. Oh, somebody rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause that's what I was saying. I report this color of dice. It should be thrown in the trash.
Find. Here it is. Okay. You all somehow failed. And
That's crazy, really.
yeah.
I mean, it's my worst stat is reflex, but it's not by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the rogue fail of reflex? What? That's crazy. As these chain-like threads attack you, you find your mind attacked. And from here, you're going to see in front of you that you're not on that bridge any longer, but maybe within a mental plane within this astral plane. Maybe a pocket dimension. You're not too sure. I'm gonna unpause the game. But in front of you, you're going to see the same sight you saw before you left the spiral font. That same ley line. But the thing about it this time is it's flickering between red, blue. Red and blue for one moment. The red lasts longer. The blue part of it is able to bounce back, but no longer than a second. You can figure, just off of a glance, that this ley line is it's almost as if it's fighting for control. It's not stable.
We sort of reach out with our arcane sensibilities and see if there's like a way to stabilize it.
I'll say you would know that ley lines are associated with all the schools of magic. And if you can delve into and channel and harness that power of yours and try to assist the ley line find stability, you can. But it's dangerous, and people that fail to do so usually suffer a great consequence.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Well, I mean, we were gonna die out there anyway, so.
All right. What do you want to do?
Oh, like test first with arcane and see if it responds to that.
Okay.
I will pray again.
Sure.
I'm praying out of game.
Yeah. Okay. Roll an Arcana check for me, Vesper. And Ren, you can roll me a religion check.
Yay! My favorite check! I just turn everything into a religion check. Oh my god, dude. I'm on fire today.
Nice.
I can hear him gritting his teeth when he says nice, like...
All right.
Now we get to know everything.
Yeah, right.
Don't give us everything, even though it was a nat 20.
I'm going to tell you now, you are entering victory point mode. So, this is what's going to happen. These checks are going to progress part of your victory points. You need 6 to succeed. If you get 3 failures, though, bad things will happen. Vesper,
That's not vague at all.
how do you imagine tapping into the ley line?
Sort of reaching out, like mentally, sort of pushing against it with my own arcane sensibilities just a little bit, seeing how it responds, trying to find a way to mesh with its flow, more or less.
As you successfully tap into it, you begin to understand the ley line, the patterns, the shapes it takes, the magic in the air. You begin to find and feel, ultimately, that the threads of magic here, they're just lost. It's not coherent. It's not part of that ley line. And you begin to stabilize and reach out towards those threads, pulling it into the ley line, reorganizing it like a puzzle into what you think seems fit. Almost placing it as if you were an architect of some kind, designing it as you wish. As you succeed on that, you're met with some resistance, of course. You can feel every time you pull a thread, you're met with that heat, that intense heat. This flame attacks you for what it is, trying to rip these threads of magic away from you, overwhelming it with that heat. And just for a moment, you see a pair of eyes looking at you, Vesper. And will say to you, "I see you." as that happens, you can feel a more divine energy enter your mindscape. It's a familiar one, it's Ren. And as Ren's presence is known, you get a better look of what this thing is, as the darkness beyond the stars illuminates for once.
Yay.
And you're going to see this stare back down at you as if you were an ant. It's almost looking, maybe seeing its
Hey,
demise.
what did you put?
Here you go.
Oh, there it is. Wait, that's looking at me from where?
It's looking at you from beyond the stars.
I'm going to say to the party, we don't have much choice. We have to continue forward with this. If we go back outside, it's almost certain death. Do I recognize this type of individual?
You can make a religion check for me.
Those were the words I was hoping you would say. All right,
This is
give me
not
another
gonna.
nat
This is
20.
not gonna contribute to your victory point thing, but yeah,
No, I mean this is just like a
yeah.
knowledge check or something. Okay, that one isn't nearly as gas, but it was not bad either.
You just know it is a devil, a demon, something unholy beyond measure. Maybe something from the old days, something more ancient.
Something I don't want to fight, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yep.
being said, with your presence, you're able to illuminate and show what you're facing off, and maybe getting some insight as to what's fighting the ley line for control. And with your natural 20, of course, that is going to bring you up to 3 victory points.
Huge.
That being said, G and Evidine, you're going to see this visibly from where you stand, almost physically, partly. And you have an idea, based off of what Ren has said, that you need to assist. So, what do you want to do to aid this challenge, in this challenge?
I got left behind. What is the challenge exactly?
Trying to stabilize the ley line, so to speak.
Oh, that part. Okay. Prayer seems to work, although Iomide is more an action type of goddess.
Okay.
So I'll add my prayers into it.
Okay, how about this? Make an intimidation check for me, and then you can see as you fit with that.
An intimidation check with my green die. Here it goes. Look at that. Oh. How do I change the color of the die?
Go to your settings in the top right, the cog,
Right. Okay.
and then go to dice so nice. Do you want to keep your 1, or are you gonna hero point it?
Why not? I'll hero point it.
Okay.
It seems like a critical juncture. Where's the dice so nice? I don't even see it. Remaster, support.
Press the
core,
configure settings part. hmm And then
Dice.
look for
Oh,
dice so
nice.
nice.
Okay.
Go to the dice settings. All right.
It's all green.
You can change
Like I
the
don't have a
color.
choice but green.
You can change the color. All right.
Oh,
Reroll your intimidation check.
download new theme. I have to download new themes, I guess.
No, you don't.
No?
No, you
How
don't.
do I change the color? Preferences?
No. Towards the bottom, there's a dice color.
Down.
All right, hero point done.
Oh, it's not really a color. It's a number.
Well, it's using a hex code. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's why.
All right.
I'll randomly enter some color then.
You can select it. You know that, right?
I can?
Yeah.
It's a number.
Just click on the little like thing to the right of it where there's an actual color.
Oh,
Yeah, there
okay,
you go.
Thank you.
All right, 23 though. That's gonna be a failure. So you're gonna be at 3 victory points, one failure
Yeah,
though.
Goes in the color.
All right, G. What do you want to do in an attempt to aid this?
I mean, the only thing I can do is like the same thing as like a spellcasting thing, right?
You can try to think out of the box if you can.
Yeah, that's a good one. Dude, I have to do this. Can G just not? Like,
Okay, sure. You just make a will save for me then. $29. All right. In that case, $29 is a failure.
Womp womp.
And you are going to find yourselves, or you particularly, unable to resist against the hostile magic. Maybe some magic finds its way through Vesper's grasp and it attacks you mentally. You are going to take some damage. All right. You're going to take 22 mental damage. And that will add up onto your failures. So you're at 3 success, 2 failures. Ren and Vesper. Comes back to you. As you're fighting for control in an attempt to find stability against this hostile force.
Are you just gonna let me pray again? Because that's what I'm gonna do.
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Should I roll?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna piss the DM off bad.
All right, you get another critical success. So
That's
that's gonna bring you to 5.
Okay, you gotta stop making me roll. Someone else has gotta do something. I've covered this 4 out of 5 of our fucking points. Someone else do it. I feel bad.
Well, hey, no, that's part of the game.
Me when the DM plans something.
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right, Vesper. How do you want to
Now
do
that
it?
we've got a clear sense of how how the lions are organized, and can we reach out and sort of feel how this entity is connected to them? See if we can understand that and maybe try to disrupt that.
Sure, you can use occultism if you wish. Arcana or occultism. Yeah, I hear the quick reroll incoming. There you go. 29. All right. A 29 for occultism is the lowest DC you could get, so you do succeed, but just barely. And you're going to, as you kind of find understanding as to what its relationship is to the ley line. You can see the magic kind of be redirected towards the entity. Not as an active choice, but as if it was siphoning it. And to you, it's clear that whatever barriers were in place have weakened, and the siphoning has almost been let loose, so to speak. And with that in mind, the only thing that you could really think of is it's as if it was hibernating, and now that it's a little bit more unrestrained, it's fueling itself up to reawaken. But from there, that's going to bring you to 6 victory points.
Nice.
And you're still at 2 failures, but you need just 1 more to...
I thought we needed 6 to succeed.
I lied to you, I'm sorry.
You mean when I lie?
Basically, you just need G and Evadine to not fail, and you are good.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So,
Because they haven't passed a check yet? Is that why?
that's part of it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, G and Evadine, as
Yeah.
Vesper and Ren are able to kind of hold off this for the most part, you're going to feel something within you rise up, and you find your brains, your mind attacked. I'll have you roll both will saves for me.
Oh yeah. What? I chose G Scholar. I chose the big die. Could have sworn I clicked on the purple die. Must have done it wrong.
Is this real?
Is it real?
Is this real?
Hold
dude?
on.
No, I can't
This
wait.
is a fear effect, if that matters. So
I doubt it.
Configure settings. Come on.
all right. Well, as you find yourselves unable to cope with whatever this thing wants from you, Vesper and Ren, you are going to lose grasp as a scream, a roar comes at you in all directions. Maybe something just got nudged a bit and might be awakening. So I'll have you both roll your respective Arcana, Occultism, or Religion to see if you can try to shut it down.
Okay. Oh dear. Well, I had it coming. I must say I had it coming.
I mean, you're the one 3 hero points.
Do I have 3 now?
Yeah, you have 3.
Oh, I'll use 1.
All right.
It's probably better not to critically fail, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we get to keep my last one.
Yeah, I'll be nice, sure.
Well, that might still be a critical failure. Clearly, the dice do not want me to take this any further.
ready to roll. Tell me when I should roll.
I think you're done rolling for now.
What?
Oh no.
All right, Vesper. As Ren is unable to be the rock that is behind you, I need you to make a will saving throw.
Oh, hey.
Oh no. Guys, we need more than 2 people making or succeeding these checks. Come on.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to succeed.
Yo, I'm sorry, Ren, but what the fuck is a magic, dude? I don't get it.
What is what?
What is a magic, dude? I don't fucking get it.
I don't know.
All right. Here is your last attempt. A Vesper does succeed, just barely. So
Oh, no way.
I will say the 3 of you will have to make a roll for me, a single roll, to help Vesper's mental not shatter at the weight of what she's bearing on to. So I'll let you roll whatever you want, as long as you can
Legit.
justify it properly, to see how you
I'll
can
be
help Vesper.
crafting.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm helping.
Okay. Fortitude.
I should have done a will. No, that's a save though.
Or which one is it? Arcana, diplomacy, stuff. Yeah, I'll roll religion.
Okay.
Seems to be the
I'm gonna
only
say,
thing
yeah,
applicable.
I think the only thing I can do is just fucking pray, dude. At this point.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
GG.
That's not mine, is it?
Nope.
Oh, somebody rolled a 20.
Well,
These are some bad rolls, guys.
I'll give you a moment to see if you want to use your hero points.
I'll use my hero point.
I already used one, and I got us 5 victory points or whatever.
Yo,
There you
I'm
go.
already out of hero points. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh man, it's even lower.
Okay, I guess I don't have a choice. I'll use another hero point. You're draining me dry here, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, how do I get rid of the hero points?
You're good,
Dog,
you're good.
that is not. I mean, maybe this still passes. I'm like clutching the holy symbol that I got like super tightly while
Okay.
I'm trying to do this.
All right.
There's my hero point roll.
All right. Let's... I'm gonna roll the dice. Okay. Vesper, as you
Yes.
feel the aid of your companions back you up, a explosive reaction happens as both you and your friends' magic attempts to fend off whatever this creature is trying to do. And there is a white light that fills this place, blinding you all just for a moment. And then there was silence. You can just see up ahead of you is a staircase up in the distance, but just needs to be passed through. You need to pass through this ruin, and you can see, weirdly enough, some smoke coming from within these ruins.
Wait, we're in the ruins and there's a staircase in the distance.
Yeah, so you're still on the
So-
bridge, but just in front of you is a ruin with some smoke coming out of it. But just past the ruin, you can see a staircase shifting
Well,
and moving.
Well,
I guess we'll try to
can-
approach, right?
I can bring us to the staircase with bring me near.
You used it today.
Wait past. It's past a minute. Oh, activate 1 minute and then once per day. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it's once a minute.
Imagine once a minute teleportation for 4 miles. Yeah, that's not broken at all.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess we have no choice.
I'm gonna give you some XP though for managing to do something in here. You might not think it's a lot, but it's something. Right? As you make your way into these ruins, you will see a campfire. A humanoid creature stands just next to it. They are looking into the horizon of the stars. You can see the staircase clearly as it shifts and moves, floats. See, it's spiraling. But in the distance, you can see, albeit far and near to the staircase, the rest of your party members floating, asleep within.
The ones who are not with the 4 of us who entered.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Do I see Reynold?
You
Part of
see
him?
Reynolds' body there, yes?
Yeah, he is there. Okay.
Oh.
Uh,
As soon as I see Reynolds' body, I'm gonna start praying, and I look very distraught while doing so. I look almost guilty.
I need to turn off this weather.
oh, but the ambiance.
Yeah, it's raining in space.
From this distance, can we tell whether or not this was the hand we touched earlier?
I'll just say all you can really see is a red cape from their back point of view. Can't really see much else. But
Yeah,
I'll
there's-
say it's clear that whatever this person or humanoid is, they're waiting.
We've gone this far.
I guess I'll make a point to say here that this is not the person that I saw when I saw someone earlier. Can we approach, or do you want us to like have a marching order and stuff?
You can do whatever you feel like.
All right. I'm gonna approach, but I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm like kind of in a prayer the whole time I'm approaching, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah,
So I guess I can't put myself ahead. I'll say I'm like walking a little bit slow.
I'll take point with my shield up. Say, greetings, stranger. 15
Ah.
feet. He should be able to hear me, right?
Yeah, they don't turn around, but they say, I've been expecting you. Come, join me at this campfire. Look into the horizon.
Was it you who pulled us in to this plane of existence?
I didn't pull you, but you came here of your own volition. I simply just offered, I suppose.
Well, whatever you did, it kept us alive from what was out there.
I'm gonna sit down here on this, what I assume looks like a bench of some kind.
Okay. I have you to thank for, but I know not the name of who I'm about to thank. My name is Evadine.
Yes, I know. I've admittedly, been watching you all for some time now.
Do I
Why?
recognize? Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask why. Why are you watching us?
I can't say, I just had a feeling that I should watch you and see what would happen.
What are you doing in this plane? What is your purpose here?
I've been looking for a way out.
Okay, when he says that, I want to know, do I recognize his form? Honestly, can I just get like a better, I'm like a foot from him, so can I get like a
Sense
better
motive.
description? Better description of what, oh, there you go, thank you, that's what I'm asking.
He's clearly wearing a
Okay.
mask. He is wearing armor, has that red cape.
But like his face is so...
I mean, it's just a mask.
Okay, but is that, does it look like his actual skin is on fire, or?
No, that's just like some magic, basically, whenever he does use it. Just imagine he's wearing gauntlets, effectively.
Oh, okay. So I can't really tell.
G, do you want to move your token? But you all can make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say something to him, so. Alright, time to cheat.
Perception check, right?
Oh my god, I said that and I got the fucking...
Oh, it's not letting me.
Oh my god.
It's lagging, I guess.
No, you're good.
It's getting
I'll
better and
reveal all
better.
your rolls. It's fine.
Oh, it was supposed to be hidden. Sorry.
Yeah, but for this one, I don't really mind too much.
Yeah.
So I take it G and Ren are sense motive for sure.
Yeah.
Vesper and Evadine, is there anything you're trying to gauge?
I will shiver and ask, would you mind if I warm myself up? Stranger?
Please.
Okay, I'll take out the eternal flame and see how he reacts to the light it emanates.
Let me look at the eternal flame real quick.
Anything unholy doesn't like it.
Can be used
Alright.
offensively against creatures of unholy status, as determined by the will of the flame. I'll say, unless you physically put it on him or attack him with
The-
it, it's not going
the
to do
light
anything
will-
for you.
The light touching him doesn't do anything.
Not the light, but if the flame were to touch him itself. Like, contact to contact.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say to him, if you wish to make friends with us, then hiding your face will do you no good.
But I should tell you what you did basically roll off of here.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, my bad, I
Um,
forgot.
What they're saying, the body language it's giving is truthful, and at least what it seems to you all, it's clear that this creature isn't the same thing that you saw gaze over you. It doesn't seem to have any hostile intent. It's just there, looking to the horizon, looking at the staircase.
Okay. What did
Yeah.
I roll? Oh, I rolled the lowest.
Yeah, basically you are the only one. I'll just say for sure Ren and Vesper can pick that up. G and Evdeen.
Wait, sorry, pick up what?
Basically what I just said. Off of like the body language and
Oh, okay.
they're if they're hostile or not. The rest of you, G and Evdeen, they're hard to read, but they don't seem to be hostile at you right now.
Okay, how do you propose to get out of here, as you were wanting to do earlier? You said you wanted to do earlier. There are demons outside.
Well,
And where are Ren and the rest of the party?
they're right there
Is
with
it
you.
here? This one?
They're just right here.
Oh, they're just sitting with
Yeah,
us.
yeah, they're just sitting.
Okay.
You are going to... I mean, as you ask, he'll just say to you, you see, I can escape from here, but I could never do it alone. The ones that locked me in here as the keeper, so to speak. The last line of defense unwillingly became it. Sacrifice, you could say. Barriers that, well, here to aid me no longer exist, and whatever you've done, while it has helped, it's only just a temporary measure. And in time, it will reawaken. I don't think
What will reawaken?
the one that slumbers here, the one that controls the ley line, or is at least trying to.
Wait, so where exactly are we?
You're within the slumbering creature's mindscape.
The slumbering creature being the one that the demons were trying to eventually allow to awaken.
Yes.
So
I will
Cool.
say to you, you are also in your astral projection form, while this creature, this person, does have a physical form here.
yeah, so I guess I'll ask then, how can you even physically exist here?
Miracles happen. Whether, well, I guess you could call this one a curse for me. My physical self was transported into Mindscape. And I've been here a long time.
Who was it that sent you in here?
Someone of a greater power. one that I would not say his name.
So you were sent in here against your will?
Let's say I signed up willingly, but the reason as to how I got here were not of my volition. I thought I was doing something right.
Hmm.
And has that feeling changed?
Well, knowing that effectively whatever you've done and whatever power I have left is the last line of defense, it's definitely changed my mind. The creature grows in strength every minute, every second that passes. And at some point, I'm sure you've felt it, but whatever is left of me, or you, if you choose to stay here, will be left shattered and corrupted.
So I guess we should get going then? But
As you say that, you're going to see the staircase in the distance. The one thing that's immediately clear to you is there's no immediate path there.
How did you bring our friends here?
Well, technically I didn't. You did. I just opened the way.
Yours was the hand that reached out?
I don't recall a hand.
How many other living creatures are in this plane of existence besides you and him who slumbers?
Minus you, all. No one else.
Hmm. And you feel if we join forces, we can make this slumbering permanent?
If we join forces, we can leave this place, and in time, the creature will reawaken with what's left, what magic is left here. But if we are to stay, we are doomed.
well, I mean, you've been here for a while. Is there anything that can be done?
I know... Well, it depends on what you mean and what can be done.
Well, what would you do if you could do it? What can't you do? What have you tried, I guess?
Ultimately, my goal at this point is to leave, but if we were successful in somehow making the one that slumbers stay asleep, which I find almost impossible now with how the stability of this place is diminishing at every second. Then, well, nothing bad would happen in the mortal plane.
Mm,
Let
Well,
me be clear, though.
yeah.
I can provide you a miracle if you are to aid me in all of us leaving this place together.
And you said earlier, because of my perception check, I can trust him, right?
What he's saying is being truthful, yes.
If he is, okay. So you get to get out of here, and we get to, well, slay this beast, I suppose. Is there no catch to that? That's it? That's the whole deal?
The beast will not be slain, but it would be more like a problem for another time.
Mm. I'm not sure if that's good enough. Can I convene with my party a little bit while we discuss this?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go over here. You guys all heard that, I assume, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we convene, can I ask
yeah.
if they know, like, how it came to be connected to the ley line?
How it came to be, well, when Zamdul fell, and many were sacrificed, the energy used to trade for it all resulted in the summoning of the one that sleeps. Fortunately, or unfortunately, the people of Zamdul knew that they sat atop a ley line, and when they, well, saw their wrong at the last moment, they used the power of the ley line, and what's left of it, the lingering motions, spirits on top of that, the magic present, as a safeguard to keep the thing asleep, and as so, it became intertwined. The only thing that really kept it asleep were the barriers left in place.
And as far as you're aware, there's no way to disconnect him from feeding on the ley line without.
As far as I know, but I've been here a long time. All I can really say is at this point, with how much instability has been placed and how much stress has been placed, it's only inevitable, at least at this rate, to find, well, it's more of a matter of when it will wake up.
All right. Join the others.
Alright, as you
I-
convene.
I rolled the lowest earlier, so I'm gonna lead off and say I trust him. I trust him.
Okay. Now that everybody's over here, I'm gonna say, I think we do need his help to get out of here, but I don't like the idea of just delaying the slumber of this. I want the soul stealing, including that of Reynolds at this point, to find peace. And I think it would do us no good not to avenge our comrade.
Okay, so by that you mean we help or don't help the stranger who still has not given his name?
Well, that's kind of what I want to discuss. I want nothing more at this point than to get revenge for Reynolds. So I'm basically my vote is for whichever path is the most conducive for that. As I say revenge, I'm gonna hold my pendant. I'm just gonna call it the pendant from now on. I don't know, but the religious symbol I got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like we can just go to hell, can we?
No, but I think if we stop what they're doing here, that would at least, that's why Reynold died, because we were trying to stop this. So I think that would probably count as revenge.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. We can't just let this stand, but getting out of here is the first step, and if this person is able to help us in that regard, that's as well as keeping him slumbering just a little bit longer for us to gather our resources. I think that's good enough for me.
I'm completely fine with that, but my point is that we do have to slay this thing. I don't want to just leave it be for another few centuries.
Oh, I
don't
agree.
think Reynold would be happy with that. Is there anyone opposed?
No.
No, I trust the nameless guy.
Okay. I mean, when you say it like that, you don't sound so confident. If you oppose, you can oppose. We don't have to do this unless it's a 4-0.
Refocus in this time. Okay. No, I'm in my
Okay.
head. Reynold already got the justice that he deserved when Muna Gold, or the name of that demon who slew him, was slain. But I can understand your need for revenge, and I will stand by your side to get it.
Okay. Well, I will put my faith in you. All right. I'm gonna approach back to the seat I was in.
I'll defensively keep everyone in my aura.
Okay.
All right.
I guess I'll say we don't seem that or we don't think there's any conflict of interest here, so we'll agree to your terms.
All right. Well, before we get started, what is it that you'd wish for a miracle?
Can we get our comrade back?
I wish for revenge for our comrade.
Can you give us 4 miracles instead of 1?
I can only give you one.
Okay. I know Reynold has a significant, or has a lady dwarf he was eyeing back in his home. I'd like to give him a chance to find that love that he's looking for, that he could not express, by having him come back to life.
You'll look around at Ren, Vesper, G if you can find him.
Okay, I gotta think about this because this is like a pretty big. I think. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Okay. I don't want to bring Reynold back. I just want to get revenge.
Everdeen looks at Ren in horror.
Again, as I say that, I'm clutching the pendant.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, the other two. Me and Ren are at odds, but what do you feel?
Well, the miracle right now for me would be stabilizing the ley line until we could take care of this creature.
Well, I'm in agreement with Vesper then.
Or perhaps even stopping it from siphoning from it, but that's perhaps a little too high cost for a miracle, I think.
G?
I mean, I would like for Reynold to come back and just kind of use the sour taste in my mouth how he left.
Precisely. That's why we need to get revenge. I will be clear here. My faith cannot allow me to be complicit with resurrecting the dead.
We're not resurrecting the dead. We're causing a miracle to happen.
Sounds like resurrecting the dead to me.
Wait, so is that the same for me then? Hold on.
Yeah, so if you're follower of Rosny, probably.
I will clarify. Arosny doesn't want unwilling undead, so if Reynold doesn't want to come back and you force him, then that's
But there's,
a
like-
big flag.
Yeah, there's no way to know that he wants it or not. I mean, we can ask the player, obviously. I'm just trying to be in character here. I think I would,
that's
I
fair.
would personally, like, in real life, be fine with him coming back, obviously.
Well, mixed response. Very mixed response. Yet I can only do one. I'm afraid, at least for the ley line thing, that's something I cannot abide, but if you wish or want to bring your friend back, it's plausible. If you want revenge, that is also plausible.
Well, you know where my vote is. I pray you all will make the same choice as me, the correct choice, and I'll especially glare at G when I say that.
May I ask? I'm like, I don't remember if he announced his name, but the creature standing among us. What would revenge even mean? Just killing those two demons, or?
Well, what did you have in mind? Revenge is very broad in this sense.
Looks at Ren.
Well, I think in this case, excommunicating the demons from this area would probably constitute as revenge, killing as many as we can. And then also dealing with this creature whose mind we inhabit.
I see. The rest of you, how are you to this?
Justice has already been served. So I want Ren back.
You mean Reynold?
Reynold.
Oh, right, no, yeah. I killed Ren.
Well, I guess that's 2 votes, so it's up to the other 2 players. If we're gonna do it democratically.
I'm much more inclined to vengeance than dealing in matters of life and death, so.
I mean, I feel like I'm a little shocked considering Erasni gave me the powers of killing people and gave you the powers to heal people, and we're on the opposite sides right now.
Well,
What happened to Krimvek, by the way? Why isn't he?
He's floating in space with Reynold and Carl.
But he didn't die.
No, he's not dead.
And I missed it. Okay.
Yeah.
I would think Krimvek would want Reynold back. Banter and all.
How about we put it like this? We reach out to Reynald's spirit, see whether or not he would accept resurrection, and if not, have spirit empower us to vengeance?
okay. I'm gonna pray to Erasni to ask if this is acceptable, because this is not how my character interprets his faith, I would say.
Okay. All
The
right.
fate of Reynold rests on the interpretation of
Yes, it does. I mean, I feel like this is a kind of a moral dilemma to some regard for my character.
Okay.
I think it definitely is cut and dry. Like if I was playing a devout priest that cared about people being revived or undead or whatever, I would be like, yeah, let's bring him back.
All right. So can you repeat to me what clarification you want?
Would it be blasphemous to bring up Reynold's spirit, ask him if he wants to be revived, and if he does want to be revived, revive him?
The answer you receive as you pray is, as long as it's not blasphemous to attempt to talk to him, but if you attempt to talk to him and he says no and you did it anyways, then
Okay,
it
so
would. But she will say she's not the god of death, and the god of death dictates whether or not a person can come back or not.
okay. I guess I will impart that wisdom before we continue.
Okay, so what do we where did we land?
If he wants it, then we can bring him back. However, Erasni has no power to bring him back. It's up to the god of death, who I would know as...
I'm trying to remember which. Okay, you would be Pharasma.
Pharasma?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll say it's up to Pharasma, specifically.
Right.
I'll name him.
When you do say Pharasma, the others are going to hear a different response. I will say, Vesper, you'll hear the Raven Queen. G, you will hear Pharasma. And Evadine, you would also hear Pharasma.
Interesting.
And I will say to you, Vesper, you know your people are very entwined with the Raven Queen. And usually, if people come back, they come back with a purpose. It's because that's what fate allows them to be.
Well, that being said, if somebody here knows how to find a way to communicate with him, then please.
Speak with the dead, you mean?
Yeah.
The man will
I'll ask the
say,
stranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
"No, go ahead."
No, I was gonna ask the stranger if he's able to talk to Reynolds, since he's saying he's able to bring him back as a miracle.
It wouldn't be out of my skill set to do so.
Okay. Because I rolled the lowest earlier, I trust what he says.
If you wish to speak to him, I can make it happen.
Well, I suppose
Yeah.
we should speak with him because we're kind of tied here on our decision.
Yes. Justice has sent many to Herasma, so I will respect whatever Reynolds' decision is.
Okay. At this point, he will turn around, and you'll see his hand begin to ignite in the flame, and he will kind of pull Reynolds towards where you are. And you're going to see Reynolds in the distance body disappear, and then it's going to reappear floating above the campfire. Does not seem to affect him, but as he kind of hovers over it lifelessly, he begins to chant his spell to speak with the dead. The rest of you, while this happens, you can make a secret perception check for me.
Secret perception check.
Michael, you can just do it public since you're rolling dice anyways.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that feels high.
Right. Well, I will say Michael did roll the highest.
Dude, I'm just on fire today, other than those like 4 in a row that were shit.
And Evadine rolled the lowest.
What?
That seems to be the trend today.
Ren, you're just going to notice when he does pull Reynolds' body towards him, so to speak, it does have a large surge of magic. Multiple magic at once. Constantaneously. What the heck? At the same time.
Continuously?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
like that word.
Constantaneously. Yes, I don't know.
I'm gonna use it.
Simultaneous.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
I
that.
just made a new word. You can credit me later. But you will see in the distance, towards the spiral staircase as well, a lot of magic lingers within that space between where you stand and the staircase. But as he begins to chant his spell, you're going to find his chanting of spells a little bit unorthodox. But he will go with, I, Acilion, wish to speak to this person, and then yada yada. And then you can kind of infer what his name is there.
Acilion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, Acilion. I didn't say that.
Shoot, that's the wrong language.
Have I heard
Oh!
of, his name before?
No, you have not heard his name before.
Not yet.
Okay. There you go. All right. As this happens, you'll begin to see the spirit of Reynold emerge from the corpse. And he will make his before the spirit obviously emerges completely. He'll say, "You have 3 questions to ask." But before that, I'm gonna roll a dice for Reynold. All right. And as he says that, never mind. You can ask 2 questions.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll go first. I'll ask him if he seeks revenge.
Revenge was never in the scope of my mind. I just did what I thought was good for the realm. And for Hammerfast, of course.
And then I guess if you have no choice, I'll ask if he wants to come back.
He is going to say, as he takes a moment, quite literally, to respond. I have a mission. That mission would be nice for me to complete it if I were alive.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm satisfied with that.
And then the spirit re-enters his corpse. And Isilion will place Reynolds' corpse over yonder.
Stranger, if give the miracle of bringing back our friend now, he will be a great boon to our attempt at escaping this place.
No need to call me stranger. I am Isilion.
Ah, well met, Celion. Even better met if you can bring our friend back.
He'll look at Ren.
Well, it's still not my first vote, but I'm neutral towards it, so we can bring him back.
Then he'll look at the other 2, G and Vesper.
Well, what are we waiting for?
That's what he's called to do, by all means.
All right. And so it will be done. You're going to see his hand reignite once again with a palm facing the sky, and he's going to swipe from left to right as he requests aid, and you're going to sense this divine energy emanate from him. As he casts the miracle spell. You can make a religion check, Ren, to see if you know this spell.
Miracle. I feel like, don't I have this spell? No, I don't. Well, I mean, it's my base is so high that maybe.
You actually don't know the spell. You just know it's something maybe mentioned that only rare individuals in the entire history of the world has ever maybe used at some point.
Oh.
And from there, you're going to see this divine energy channel through him as he gathers it up and faces his hand, the palm, towards Reynold and is unleashed upon him, infusing him with something. As color returns back to Reynold's skin, you're going to see Reynold and his eyes open for a moment as he looks at you all.
Oh,
then-
Everdeen just rushes over to hug him before he can even talk.
As you attempt to do that, Reynold disappears.
What?
And he's going to say, I apologize, but he is awaiting you in the physical realm. What you saw was just his spirit manifest here.
Oh. Who said that? I apologize. Asperian or
Asilion, yes.
Assyrian? Okay. I think I was thinking that thing that sprinkles holy water is Assyrian. Oh,
But-
okay. I'll hug him in the physical world then.
Yes, he will await you there. But now, let us complete the ritual, so we may free ourselves from this place. I will need every single one of you to participate, so if you could gather around in a circle,
I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yep,
that would be appreciated.
I will do so.
Alright. As he begins his ritual, I'll need...
Okay. Crafting.
Yes, you actually can use crafting for this.
Yes.
You'll need a religion check, arcana or occultism check,
Athletics.
a nature check, or crafting check, like I said.
If there's crafting, can I use my lore to
No, it's not
figure out
applicable
what
for
he's
this
trying to
one.
do?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm rolling my crafting check. Oh yeah.
You're pretty good, Pug.
Look at that.
One moment. All right. He will make his own check here. All right, so we got success, 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 success. Cool.
That's all around.
As you will spend about what probably seems to be 2 hours pass by You don't know.
2 hours.
You would know that the astral plane in itself, time kind of functions a little bit differently, a little weirdly, but it's interesting. But as you spend the next 2 hours doing this, you establish, you see the ley lines shift, the magic lingering in the air, and a bridge begins to form out of the ley line. And the bridge is purple in color. And it leads you directly to the obsidian staircase.
Okay. Shall we?
I suppose so.
Isilion will say, I'm glad we were able to complete this. I'm sure I will leave you something to aid you for your revenge, but until then, enjoy yourselves and so on. And you're gonna just see him make haste and move, fly away.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
Oh, I guess he also forgot. As you hear a voice in your head, he says, your friends will be waiting for you. Well, their spiritual bodies will be at the staircase.
Okay. Acilion seems to be a trustworthy chap.
I suppose so. I don't think we had much of a choice, but
Okay,
Right.
let's might do zoomed in. Nope.
From there, you're going to see this mental mindscape begin to shake for a moment. And you can feel a surge of energy come from the purple bridge. You hear a thunderous crash, and a creature lies, standing there, roaring, shouting. In Chthonian, if anyone can understand that.
no,
I
sir.
believe one of us does, right? If I can find the languages.
Believe
Evadine,
me.
it is you, Evadine.
That's so funny.
Okay.
And
I translate what the guy is shouting.
it's saying, "Where are you? Face me."
That I assume is the demon. Did I see it too? The one watching over us earlier? Or was
Yeah,
it
you all
just
saw it basically
friend?
for a moment.
Okay, Evadine, because that's her mortal enemy, raises her shield and gets ready for battle.
All right. If that's the case, I'm gonna ask you all to roll for initiative then.
Oh dear.
I will also put you at all
Yo,
at full
great.
HP.
Ow.
Oh wait, yeah, I was gonna bring it up at some
Yeah,
point, but I
I
didn't think we'd
figured.
get into combat.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right.
Yo, I'm just trying to catch some leaves. I'm gonna be real.
What do you mean? You love
I meant
fighting.
fucking G is, but like, what the fuck is this, dude? I've been ragdolled enough this afternoon.
All right, G. Roll your initiative. Oh, see, you get to act first too. It's good. It's good. All right, we will begin. G, you're first. What do you want to do?
They're not on screen, are they?
No. So there is this wall here technically, but you would know he flew off in this direction basically. Where it's just where this purple thing is, you can just see it. That's the bridge.
Well, I can see him though, yeah.
You're not sure.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking like I got like greater dark vision. I got eye slashes. Surely I can see him, right?
Sure. I'm just saying it's because you're at a lower elevation, but yeah, you can see him.
Can I hunt prey as an action?
Sure.
And then what's doomed? I guess I'll try and sneak or stealth. I guess.
Sure. Sneak it is, since I think you can do it at full speed anyways. You make a stealth check. Secret.
Dim or darkness.
No. Okay. You can move yourself wherever you wish. Up to your speed.
Move here and take cover.
Okay. And you are taking cover, huh? Very intriguing. Cool. Ren, you're up.
Yay. I feel like I should probably try to be stealthy, but we don't see any enemies at all.
Not at this particular moment, no. And he doesn't know where
I'm
you are
gonna-
either.
I'm gonna move to here. Oh, I just went down on my screen and I see a Baylor. I'm not quite going there. I'm gonna go to here and then cast shield on myself.
Okay. Sure. Cool.
Yay.
Alright. Goes to the Baylor's turn. It will fly up 35 feet in the air. One action. And it is going to see how far you are all. Okay. And it will blink and disappear for a moment. And we'll land right here. If I could...
He's on the ground, so he's not flying?
Yeah, no longer flying. You see it teleport and land right there. With its whip, you're going to see its whip and its long sword out. It's going to snap its whip towards you, Evadine. As it hits you, It's also going to
Oh,
attempt to grapple you.
I'll shield block it.
Okay. Wow, those are really lucky rolls. What the hell? Alright, you find yourself restrained.
Grapple. So his hands are tied.
No, his whip has you restrained.
Oh, his whip. It's like
Yes.
a Wonder Woman's lasso thing.
Mhm. Yeah, and you're gonna find yourselves moved over here as well, as part of that.
Okay.
But you are gonna take some damage, and that will be its turn. Vesper, what do you want to do? Truly a debacle, I must say.
It is a debacle, let me tell you what. You know what, sure, we'll walk up to Evadine and cast haste on her.
Alright, well, I will... hold on one second.
Yeah.
Alright. It will make an opportunity attack in the way you specifically walked.
Rude.
So yeah. But assuming as long as you're not crit, you're good. But you were right here. This is where it would trigger. Alright. Attack, attack, attack. What the heck? Why does this not want to... hit? Alright. As you are hit, just gonna take some damage. But yeah, you get there just fine.
Not as bad as it could have been, yeah.
Yeah, not as bad. Not at all. Acid Paladin, awesome. Cool. And Evadine, you are up.
Okay, I want to keep the whip occupied, actually. So
You get to keep your
I
haste.
I am not prone. I'm standing up, grappled by the whip, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna how do you say this in English? I'm gonna rotate my body so that I take in more of his whip and come closer to him. Can I do that?
Sure. Make an athletics check. You need to beat its fortitude DC, so you need to beat a 34.
A 34 to get out of the whip?
Yeah.
No, I wanna wrap the whip around myself more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you still have to beat a
roll
34.
towards him.
Just beat a
I still
34
have to beat a 34.
to try to do what you want.
You said fortitude or what did I say?
Athletics.
Sorry.
It's athletics.
Athletics. Got it. Athletics.
I think that's gonna beat it. All right.
Okay.
So you want to pull it towards you, right?
I'm gonna bring myself closer to him. I'm gonna roll. Oh, so I don't want to bring him closer to me. Like,
Okay, that's fine.
I'm rolling.
I'll say.
Wrapping it myself. Wrapping the whip more around myself.
The hell? Where did you just go? Oh, you're
I don't know.
underneath
I
it?
was trying to
Underneath
grab
it?
it.
Yeah, what the heck?
And then as I'm doing that, I'm telling him to repent or face the wrath of what is this land called again? The where we came from? I asked
Which
my Lionel
land?
sort of like the kingdom where
Oh,
we
just the
came from.
Vale, I guess, is the right place.
Yeah, or face the Vale's mightiest heroes.
Sure. What you
I
want.
just watched the Marvel movie, that's
Of
why.
course, of course.
Okay, and then so that's. Do I get an extra turn or just an extra attack?
You just get an extra attack.
Okay. So I got 2 turns. Uh,
I'll say it costs
I
you 2
can't.
actions to move up with that thing, and then so you have 1 action to do whatever you want, and then 1 action where you can strike it.
Oh, so I have 2 actions left.
Yeah,
Okay.
but one of them has to be a strike or move action, but you can't really move when you're restrained.
Okay, I'll just do Holy Light. Can I
No,
do
you
that?
can. No, you cannot. That's the one of your actions has to be only a strike action, so it can't qualify for Holy Light.
Oh, I can still strike even with the thing wrapped around my head.
Yep.
Wrapped around me, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll strike it.
Sure.
Come on, lagging. There. Strike.
All right, you missed your first one. Got another strike in you left.
It's the -5.
Mm-hmm. You do hit, just barely. You can roll your damage. Nice, 20 points. As you slice into it, you're going to see that your damage is unbelievably effective. You see the cold from your weapon just sear it, and it rides in pain. You see the holy light emanating through your weapon also cauterize it as if it was like normally would kind of help the wound, but in this case it makes it sear even more. You do a lot of damage to it. Alright, that's your turn. G.
Okay, doke. I'm gonna try and run up behind this guy, or like sneak up behind this guy, I guess.
Sure.
And hit him with a nice little, hold on. I haven't done this in a while. I gotta see if it takes 1 action or 2. Does Twin Takedown 1 action or 2?
It's 1.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my dagger and Twin Takedown.
Alright. Go crazy.
I'll just click it to make sure.
Yeah, you just make 2 strikes. And then, yeah, do the map as normal.
Like this.
Oh, there you go. Alright, roll your damage. Critical
Why I gotta
damage.
be on the dagger?
I know, right? Oh, that kind of sucks.
Wait, I didn't have the sneak on.
Oh, that's true.
Better.
There you go. You are going to do a fair bit of damage to it as you hit it from behind, stabbing it in the back, maybe hitting the wing or so. It rides some pain. Cool.
Nice hit, G.
All right, Ren, you are up.
Yay!
Oh, I should make it clear as well. I need to do some things for you. Those that start the turn, you're gonna see this flame emanate from the Baylor. So, Evadine, you're gonna take this amount of damage.
That's a lot of dice.
And then Ren and G are gonna take this amount of damage.
Why?
It's burning
That's
you
rude.
alive.
Can I dodge?
Could it not?
Can I dodge the Colossal Titan?
1 second.
Would it be alright if it didn't do that?
And you're gonna notice as well, a G, when you hit the Baylor with your Heartripper blade, it's gonna start glowing a deep red as your weapon is almost taking some damage. And let me double check something real quick.
Dude, there's no way. Not my day one. Not like this, AJ.
But you can continue your turn, Michael. I'll look this up.
Okay. After I take a fucking million damage.
All right. Yeah, your Heartripper blade is broken, as it is kind of a melted piece of metal.
Dude, not like this. What the fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna Divine Wrath.
Okay, yeah, go crazy, dude.
I'm gonna try not to get anyone but the Baylor. I guess
it will. Sure, yeah, that actually works in your favor. It will react to strike you though when you cast that spell.
Fuck off. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cool.
Me and my friend D10.
Yes, sir. All right, it will make its fortitude save. Well, that's a 19. That's a crit success. Absolutely unaffected.
Wow. I'm so glad I used the spell slot.
Roll your d20 plus 17 for your spell check.
I think I actually need a D20 for that.
What? You're not using
I
a
don't think
d20 to roll your dice?
No, well, I was using D10s to roll my damage, which didn't matter.
Yeah, you lost.
Alright, I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay. Remember, you can always battle medicine yourself. You don't need to use the spell slot.
Oh yeah, I'll battle medicine myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember, DC 20 or 30 for you.
I'm gonna do... I just clicked the wrong modifier. Okay, just subtract 1 from whatever this religion check is. I'm gonna do
medicine.
30.
It's medicine.
No, I clicked the wrong button.
Okay, got it.
But I passed anyway. It would be a 33, because it's plus 22 to medicine.
Okay. And do 4d10 plus 30.
4d10. I'm gonna leave it up to God. That was probably better when I would have rolled.
Yeah, you're full HP, basically. Cool.
Alright.
All right.
I think that's all my actions, yeah.
Yep. All right. Baylor's turn. It is going to... It's going to fly up. This does provoke an opportunity attack if either of you have it. I don't know if you do.
Yo, are we still running the old one or are we running the new one?
What do you mean?
Well, before you said it was just like anything if I was hunting him, but now like since it came out, are we doing that one?
Oh yeah, we are doing that one. Hold on, let me see if
Okay, so I think it's just if he does a mage action.
Yeah, if it just casts a spell. Silence the profane. Yep. Alright, it is going to fly up 15 feet. It is then going to strike Evadine with its sword.
From 15 feet away.
Yep, it has a long reach. On hit, you're going to see this magic emanate it, and it is going to attempt to dispel your haste on you. Okay. It's gonna make a spell check.
Wait, I'm his whip is wrapped around me,
That's correct.
so I'm taken up in the air with him. Right?
Sure, you want to be 5 feet up, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. The haste is dispelled. And from there, you are going to take some damage.
Oh, that's less dice, but two of them have many sides.
Indeed. And it is then going to do a follow-up strike. One second.
Not feeling good.
Yeah, I bet you're not feeling good. Okay, it is then going to release you using its last action from the whip. You will fall back down. You will take no damage. That's going to be its turn. Vesper.
Well, let's see if we can bring him back down.
Nice.
It is not going to keep your spell slot, unfortunately, but it will make its reflex save. Oh, success.
Rude.
Half damage. It's doing very well on its saving throws right now, I must say. Still, 16 points of damage. Gotcha. Alright, you got one more action left in you.
No, we're gonna.
Right. Alright. Evadine, your turn begins. You are going to take some fire damage.
Can I just take fire damage? Okay, 20.
Alright, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Not feeling good. I am more of the sword of justice versus a healer.
You do have lay on hands, remember.
I do have lay. How powerful is lay on hands? I can't. Oh, it's spells, I guess, right? Spells,
Yep.
yes.
Right now you would get like 24 HP, I think.
24 HP. Okay, I'd get more with a healing potion. So, are they both one action?
The lay on hands is just one action, but a healing potion will cost you 2.
Two. Okay.
Remember, the lay on hands is like it's no resource at all, other than taking 10 minutes to refocus.
Sorry. No resource at all.
Well, you have a limited amount of use on it, but it's not like a potion where you have to buy it every time.
Okay. Okay, I will do holy light on it. It's not reachable by me, right? 15 feet up.
Yeah, currently no.
Yeah, I'll cast holy light on it. T actions, holy light.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's no use button.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And then I'll cast lay on hands.
Sure. All right, it fails. It's dazzled. Jesus Christ. How does this thing always work?
Holy light.
Yeah, I don't know. It always works.
I think it's just dazzling.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Yeah.
it will try to opportunity attack you there, but it needs to try to beat the flat check.
But I'm not running away from it.
The spell has a manipulate action, which does trigger it. All right.
And clicking the buttons from my lay on hands.
Yeah, you can get 30 healing, but looks like that 30 healing is gone, basically.
Oh, I cancel each other out.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, I guess those are my 3 actions.
Strong one. Cool. Lay on hands also gives you some of that.
Spell effect.
All right.
Okay.
G, you're gonna take some fire damage. How do you want to do this? How do you want to approach it?
Dude, if this breaks my other weapon, I'm fucked.
Do remember, your icebreaker is unique in compared to the Heart Ripper blade.
That was rare. I mean,
Hey,
that
I don't know.
shit's
Remember,
terrifying, bro.
icebreaker was made from a white dragon. It literally, like, emanates frost constantly. Who knows?
I feel like I should pull up my signature move on him.
Go for it, pal.
I just refocused. Because I can't reach him as I am right now, hey? It's another scenario where he can fucking reach me. Oh my, what a nerd. Oh. I can't imagine just jumping and hitting him, can I?
Unless you can somehow jump 15 feet up in the air. Or 10 feet up.
I
That's
mean, I
pretty
got,
hard.
like, boots abounding.
Yeah.
Then, like...
You'd need a crit succeed, basically.
Okay, I'll just switch weapons. I mean, that one's broken, so that one doesn't matter. Here's the... Oh. I'll probably back up a few feet.
Yeah, go crazy.
15... Wait, what was that?
Also the defender.
And then I'll shoot him.
Yeah, go crazy. Oh,
that's tragic.
Hold on. Oh yeah, that is a little tragic. All right, Ren, you're gonna take some fire damage. It's your favorite.
Yeah, you just love that, huh?
I mean, you guys are starting your turn, and it's.
Why does it say target has lay on hands +2?
No, I removed it. It didn't change anything though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna step back around here, and then I'm gonna cast Fear on it. Wait, I didn't leave the 30 feet range, right? No, I'm 25 feet. Okay, cool. Oh, I think I just clicked the button. Oh wait, no, I have to do it at a higher rank. 3rd rank Fear. Boom.
Make your d20 plus 17.
Yep. Where the fuck did my d20 go? Oh, it's right there.
Make its will to save. Alright, Frighten 1. You get to keep your spell slot.
Cool.
Alright, that is you. Okay, Baylor time. Holy light, huh? Holy light. I need to double check something real quick. Okay. It is going to utter a word in Chthonian, and it's going to make a decree.
I'll translate it.
It's gonna say, "Those that oppose me will suffer my wrath," and it is going to cast this spell. Oh, good luck.
What does that do? How you utter potential?
All right, Vesper's just out of it, but the rest of you make a fortitude save.
Everyone? Oh my god.
I get a critical.
I'm hero pointing.
Mm-hmm.
I got the same number? Are you...
Oh boy.
There you go. Can I Breath of Life myself?
I don't think so. G, fortitude save? $29? That is a failure. Alright. You're gonna take full damage. Ren, G, you're gonna take full damage, and you're both going to be enfeebled 2.
Great.
And then it is going to spend its last action to attempt I'm gonna roll a d20 if this doesn't go through. Alright, it will go through. It is going to translocate itself just over yonder. And Vesper, I need you to take some fire damage. It's getting a little hot in here.
Is
It's
it?
perfectly fine where it was.
Yeah, I don't think this thing needed to move, actually. I'm thinking about it.
Alright, be freed. What do you want to do?
I appreciate it coming over, but I am just leaving, actually. going to amp and get as far away as we can.
Alright. It will attempt to reactive strike when you can't chant your spell. And it needs to beat the flat check. Which I'm praying. Uh-oh.
Oh.
At least that wasn't the attack. Alright. Alright, you're just gonna take some damage. But you can teleport where you wish. So your double your movement plus 10, I believe. So 70?
So...
I think it's 70, yeah. Something like that. Or 60. I think it's 60. Alright. Cool. Alright. One action left, I suppose. Shield goes crazy here, right?
Yeah, a big shield.
Okay. Everdeen, it is your turn.
How do I do a range attack? Just hit the strike?
What are you trying to do a range attack with?
We're not in good shape. I'm gonna try to use the Eternal Flame on it.
Are you sure about this? I'm just telling you now because your Eternal Flame is limited in use.
Limited. This was meant for that dragon, right? But we
Yes.
already killed the dragon.
Well, it was supposed to be used to purify it, but creatures, some demons took its body away. So it's up to you.
Oh, it didn't die?
Well, it died, but the creatures that you were fighting
Okay,
took it, so it's up to you.
I will nuke it then with my 10-pack of holy water.
Alright, this is gonna be all your actions.
Huh? Throwing is
I'm
3 action?
I'm gonna say, well, you're gonna have to take it out, then throw it. So I'm gonna say it's gonna use all your actions.
Okay. Like, maybe it will douse the flames it's producing. So how do I do it?
Hold on, let me see if this does it.
I actually don't have the 10
There you go.
packs.
You have it in your inventory. So yeah, you can make a strike in your actions.
So, okay. It doesn't have strike.
Yeah, it does.
It just says
Holy water,
holy
right?
water. Yeah.
In your actions tab?
It doesn't have the action, sorry.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so let me target it first. Hit strike. Roll. Seven.
That is gonna be a miss. But it will.
Okay.
It is a reflex save here, so don't worry about it too much.
Okay.
What? Okay. It critically failed, but because you missed, I'll say it only does normal damage.
It does normal damage.
Roll
Okay,
me
how do I-
10d6.
10d6. So is it dot roll or slash?
Slash roll.
10d6.
Give me one moment. Let's see if this has anything here that triggers this. Give me a second. Let me see if this does anything. The 39. Okay, so that's what it would do. Okay.
Does it douse the flames?
As even though you missed, your grenade goes off. It sears its skin, and it just shrieks in pain. This scream, even though it's coming from here, it just surrounds you as if the entire realm is screaming. And the holy water is enough to just disintegrate this lesser manifested form of it, and it disappears.
Constantaneously disappears, right?
Yes,
We did it.
constantaneously disappears.
Nice.
But
I
you are
didn't
just
think it would work.
you are just kind of left, though, knowing that this wasn't the real thing, but just a fraction of it.
That was a fraction. Huh? Everything's just breathing hard, saying we barely survived that, and we're still in the astral plane. I thought that Aspergillium guy is gonna help us.
He did say he would leave you all a gift.
Yes, yeah.
He did say that. All right. What is
Well, where's my damn gift? I'm trying to get out of here.
what is the plan, my friends?
Well, I want to heal myself up with treat wounds.
All right.
Oh, they're all
Oh,
back.
there's the Carl.
Okay. Is Reynold there?
Does anyone else need to be treated wounds? It looks like Everdeen is
I'm-
basically dead.
All of them
Fuck.
need. All of you need
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nuke my brother.
treat wounds to
I
the
can't
extent
move
that
now.
the DM will let me.
Sure. I mean, you don't need a roll. You guys can just heal. To full.
Yay! Yay! We should
Oh,
probably take a
full.
rest at some point.
Can I,
The
yeah,
spell
can I
slots are
refocus?
looking sussy.
What's up, G?
Can I refocus? Oh wait, I didn't even use my teleport. Never mind. Haha.
Yeah, you didn't use it, so.
I didn't pull out the signature move. He was too weak for that nonsense.
Too weak. He was literally destroying you all with an aura alone.
I don't know what you're talking about. He was too weak. I'm far more superior than he was.
Bro missed his only range attack. Sad.
Yo, and he burnt my fucking dagger. That prick. Hope somebody can fix this shit.
It's too bad he ran, huh?
I'm just going to
Stop Googling
say.
it and just say they can fix it.
I am going to say at the place where you are, or where the Baylor was, where its miniature form, you are going to see something glimmer there.
Well, I'll approach. Does it seem like it's gonna hurt me, or is it like loot?
It's a weapon.
Well, I'll pick it up for all to see.
You don't know what it is, but it's magically enchanted.
I don't know what this weapon is.
I mean, it's clearly like some sort of dagger, but it's magically enchanted. You don't know what it does.
You lost a dagger, you gained a dagger.
I guess it depends what this one does. I very much liked my old dagger.
Well, you're not one that could identify it, but hey.
Does anyone know what this thing is?
I'll look at it.
Is there attunement? I mean, it just fell out of a demon's ass. I hope it's surely cursed. Like,
Can I try to hold the dagger?
Either of the spellcasters could try to identify it. I'll just say it has a mix of both divine and arcane energy, so we probably will need both of you.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it.
Or you could make a religion check.
Religion. That's what I like to hear. Dude. Alright, Ren's had too stressful of a day or something. He's toasted at this point.
Can I religion check it myself?
You could try. Sure.
Vesper might know.
Oh yeah, I'll hand it to Vesper then.
Okay. I'll say
I don't know what it is.
Vesper identifies the arcane part of it very easily. It's clearly a +2 weapon. Okay.
Can I use my blacksmithing lore to identify it?
I
Or
guess, yeah,
mark
that's
it?
technically true. You can.
I can. Okay.
Yes.
I'll look for it. Hold on. 4 skills. Here we go. Ha!
All right. Vesper covers the magical parts and everything covers the rest.
And what is it? What did G get?
All right. G has a +2 brilliant weapon rune, dagger.
I haven't even heard of that rune. What the fuck?
And it has an ability from what Vesper has learned. It allows you to once per day cast translocate, i.e. teleport. The space you leave and the one you appear in are filled with puffs of smoke that anyone within concealed until they leave the smoke or until the end of your turn. And then it has a reaction, a thing that you can do once per day. Whenever you make a critical hit with it, you and your target can teleport within 10 feet of your choice, but it has to be a safe space.
That's insane.
But yeah, that is...
If you do the crit teleport, does it still leave the smoke?
No, that's a different thing. Alright, I will give you said...
Tell me we're assassinating a chancellor soon. Oh, lord.
Alright, I will put it on the ground here for you to pick up. There you go.
I can't move.
Why not?
Oh yeah, I can't move either.
Oh, the game's paused, lol. There you go. There you go. There is your blink blade.
Shall I delete the heart ripper?
I mean, it's just broken. It's not like destroyed or anything. You can read this.
Oh, I thought it was like destroyed.
No, it's just broken.
Can I repair it?
You can, if you wish.
Okay. How do I do that?
Just roll a crafting check for me.
Crafting check. Oh baby.
Alright. You do repair the deformed and melted dagger back into tip-top shape.
Nice. Now you got 3 daggers.
There you are. You are also going to notice your icebreaker G. It absorbs some of the magic that's stored in this place, and it is now a +2 weapon.
Okay.
That
That's
will
crazy.
also apply to you, Evadine.
My weapon gets a +2, so
Yeah, so
now
it's-
plus.
No,
+4?
it went from +1 to +2. That's what it is.
Oh, but I lost my shield. It's no longer under the attacks section.
Your shield?
Yeah, I just.
Yeah,
have,
you need to repair it too. That's why.
Oh, my shield broke.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Where do I find it?
If you go to
Or
your
do I just do
inventory,
a crafting check?
if you go to your inventory, there's a little hammer icon that you can press.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Nice. 12. 31.
I'll just say you bring it back to full, but it does take you some time. From there,
So under actions, it's showing up. Okay.
okay.
I felt like I was incomplete without the shield.
I mean, your shield broke during that fight, that's why. So, yeah.
Okay.
But okay, from there, you will see Thumper carrying Krimbeck and Carl, who are unconscious. But it seems to be awaiting a command.
Ren is also there.
I'm here.
Sorry, Reynold.
No, not Reynold, but
Okay.
Did we bring him back? Where is he? I guess
he said he's in the physical plane. He's waiting
okay.
for you.
We shall join him.
Should
I'll
we
tell Thumper
rest
to
first?
follow, I guess. Oh yeah, we should rest. Shit. Do we have time to rest here? Will there be a consequence to that? Nah, let's just rest.
All I will say is,
I was gonna say, I think we should meet up with the rest of the group and rest.
You might be right. Yeah,
Yep.
let's just go.
okay,
Also, doesn't time go faster here? It would be weird.
it works
I feel
differently.
like.
I don't know the
Works
exact
differently.
rules of resting in astral projection, but I don't think you can rest while you're in this astral state.
Okay.
Not until you at least leave it, so.
Let us leave.
Okay.
Okay.
And from there, as you walk on down the purple bridge, you're just gonna hear the scream of the Baylor. Remember me. He keeps on just saying that. Doesn't want you to leave. And then
Blade. I mean, I'm sure you'll come to good use.
you will approach the obsidian staircase.
Yay.
And that's where we will leave our session today. Boom.
Do
Boom.
Grimbeck's weapons get the +2 as well?
They'll get
Everyone
it.
in here, they'll get it.
They'll
Okay.
get stuff later. Don't worry about it.
Sweet.
All right. But yeah, that's
Oh,
session
yeah.
27.
What
All
did
right.
we avoid with the bridge when we teleported? Was it a puzzle or a battle?
Oh, I'll just say the obsidian staircase still is its own thing. Good luck.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Okay. I am tired as well. Been a long day. And
Tired in game and out. Boom.
in game and out. Yeah, but this was fun though. So thanks you, AK, for telling
Thank
us.
you.
Yep,
Bye-bye.
yep.
Go through these stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good night.